Hola clase, ¿cómo están? Excelente. And welcome back to Learning with Senor Cow Cow. Today is Wednesday, and today's Cowie Award is going to go to me. Because we didn't have any views on the last video, but hopefully that changes. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our warm-up. Okay, so just for today, using your words, your irregular yo or your yogo verbs from yesterday's lesson. All right, go ahead and pause the video now. All right, first one, we bring food to the school. Nosotros, if you want to write nosotros, again, most people are not going to say that, but there it is. Traemos comida a la escuela. All right, I leave my house at 8 o'clock. Now, in Spanish, like I told you, is I leave from my house. So, yo, if you want to say it, is going to be salgo de mi casa a las 8. Salgo de mi casa a las 8. And again, these are very everyday common things for people to say. They're very useful verbs. They have my book. Ellos tienen mi libro. And finally, I tell the truth. Yo digo la verdad. From the Latin veritas. That's where you get words like verify and stuff like that. All right, so there you go. So I tell the truth. Digo la verdad. All right, so that was the warm-up. Now let's go ahead and go back over your notes. All right, so I'm going to start at the beginning just because it's just day 2 of doing this stuff. All right, again, these are irregular yo verbs or what we call yo-go verbs. Excuse me. Okay. All right, so we're going to say the verb, what it means, and then the yo form. All right. Repitan. Hacer, and that is to make or to do, and that one becomes hago. Poner is to put, and that becomes pongo. Salir is to leave or go out, and that becomes salgo. Traer is to bring, and that is traigo. Decir is to say or to tell, and that becomes digo, and this is an E to I stem changer. Venir is to come, and that becomes vengo. That one is E to IE. And tener, you already know. Tener is to have, and that becomes tango. All right, and the last two down here, we have dar is to give, and that becomes doy for yo. And ver is to see, and that becomes veo for yo. All right, so again, these are called yo-go because most of these, when you conjugate for yo, it goes go. Okay, so you'll notice yo is weird, yo is different. So hacer, it goes hago, and then after that, everything is completely normal. Haces, hace, hacemos, hacéis, hacen. Sorry, I made a little typo here. All right, but as you can see, hago is the only weird one out of the whole bunch. That's what they all have in common. Yo is different, okay? And that's why these are grouped. These, yo is the only one that's different, just like these, okay? Hago. The second one, this group, these are stem changers that have a weird yo. And the last group are just really belong with the first group. Everything is fine except for the yo, really. Okay, so again, like I said, with the verb decir, it goes digo, dices, dice, decimos, decís, dicen. All right, it's a stem changer, but so sorry, y'all. It's a stem changer, but the yo does have a go, and that's what makes it this whole little kind of shoe and sock situation we have here. Okay, it's the magic boot, but there's also a little sock going on. Same thing here, which you know very well is tener. Tengo, tienes, tiene, tenemos, tenéis, tienen. Okay, shoe and the sock. So these are our examples we went over yesterday. I bring is traigo. She gives is da. They say is dicen. And I do is hago. Okay? So the yo go is one thing that you'll see pop up over and over. Yo traigo, yo hago, pongo, tengo, vengo, digo. Okay? And that was the whole lesson again. Now I have made a Quizlet for this. So here's what it looks like. So it's like, for example, this one says to have, and you should know that is tener. To say or to tell is decir. Decir. To leave or go out, salir. To come, venir. So you can do your little flip cards. And then after that, I've made these where it says I have is tengo. He has tiene. We have tenemos. And then it moves to the next one. I say digo. She says dice. So definitely stick to the first ones, to make sure that you learn what those verbs are. And then I would say to move to the next little set to practice conjugating them. Okay. And again, that's just on your own time, something to study with, something to prepare for the exam, something to just do it to know it better, etc. The address for that is tinyurl.com/cowcowyogo. And that will take you right to this. Okay. So again, that's just your little Quizlet for you to practice with. Okay, so now I'm going to assign a sheet. I trimmed this down to just 10 questions. Okay, and I will tell you, I will be looking at the spelling and the accent marks and making sure that you've done this correctly. So it says, this is not a word bank. It is a list of your verbs. They may be used more than once. I don't recommend crossing them out. Some of these could work in multiple blanks, and that is why I do not give these kind of questions on tests. It takes forever to grade. It's like, it could work, and then I'm just up all night. So these are all the verbs we just went over. There are two other ones here. Escoger means to choose, and recoger means to get. Okay, like I need to get that. So you don't have to learn those last two. They're just kind of on there. But escoger for yo turns into escojo, and the same thing. Recoger for yo becomes recojo. Okay, and again, that's just to show you just for this sheet. I'm not going to require you to know those. All right, so that is on Google Classroom. It's been assigned, and that's that. Now let's go back to the cow field here. Bloop, and we're back. All right, so just to let you know what we're doing for the rest of the week. Tomorrow is Thursday. For Thursday this week, I'm going to, especially because we're just about to go into spring break, tomorrow is going to be a culture day. I'm going to find a little cultural activity, something interesting that you will like, and share that with you tomorrow is like a little culture lesson. And then on Friday, the only thing we're doing is at noon, I am going to have a Google Hangout. Okay. I will figure it out. I've never done one before, but I'm going to send out that link on your calendar, in email, something like that, and expect that Friday at noon. Okay. And that's that. So tomorrow culture, Friday Google Hangout, and then it's spring break. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I will not be doing any schoolwork over spring break. I will not be assigning any schoolwork over spring break. We've been doing this learn from home thing for 3 weeks now, I think. It's been crazy. And again, just to hopefully lend some comfort to you guys, I know it's a crazy time. It's a scary time, especially if you watch the news and they talk about people getting sick and you can't do anything, you can't be with other people and all this sort of thing. Just know it won't be forever. And I know you guys must be stressed. I know I'm stressed about it. It's a scary time. It's an uncertain time. But just know it won't be forever. And before you know it, we will be back at school together. All right? So I will see you guys tomorrow for Culture Day and Friday for the Hangout. Adios.